We're here with the first 2013 YZ250F to be uncrated in Australia. Very exciting. This is a nice new bike. Few changes this year. Black handlebars on the bike, a bit of a different crossbar pad. You can see some of the different colours in the graphics, white rear fender. This is a very successful bike, and although there hasn't been a whole lot of changes, it's proving its worth this year as it currently leads the lights class at the MX Nationals with Luke Stike on board for the Circo Yamaha race team. Those guys are proving that it's a very capable bike. All the years of racing and the knowledge the teams have built up with this bike is paying off, and those guys are winning races and currently hold a strong position in the championship. So very cool bike, very good to see it still up there winning races. And we're going to run through a few different things here with Darren Thompson from Yamaha Australia and just talk about some of the stuff you can do to your bike before you hit the track. Tyre pressures for sure?
Oh yeah, for sure. When you get them out of the crate, sometimes they've got 18 to 20 odd psi in them. Pressure builds up on the way over here with the temperature differences between the countries, and for sure, check your tyre pressures. Soft loamy track go for about 12, 13 psi, and some harder pack tracks, up around 14, 15 psi.
Okay, so definitely check your tyre pressures, guys, before you head to the track. A couple of other things you'll need to worry about. Plugging handlebars, Tomo?
Oh, for sure. If you're a racing bike, you'll know through scrutineering you have to plug your handlebars. So, while you're at it and you've got your grips off, if the handlebars are a little wide, just trim a little bit off of them and make sure you plug them up and use some grip glue and maybe some tie wire around these little spots that have got indents on the grip for the tie wire so that the grips stay steady on wet race days.
Before they actually get out the track, you can definitely check your tyre pressures. Do that to your handlebars, get the plugs in there, wire your grips on. When it comes time to actually riding the bike the first time, a lot of people talk about run-in times and what you should do to a new bike. What would you recommend, as an official Yamaha technician? What's the best thing to do here with these bikes when you hit the track for the first time?
Yeah, okay. Obviously, we would check spokes and chain tension, coolant levels, oil levels, general torque points. Make sure the axles are tensioned up to the right tension, handlebar clamps are all good. And then once everything is set right, just start the bike up, let it run for 5 to 8 minutes, and then let it switch it off, cool down, and recheck your oil and your water. And then after it cools down just a little bit, we'd take it for a ride for about an hour using quarter to half throttle. And once we're done there, we'll recheck everything, check spokes, readjust chain, set the sag before we go out and start hitting some stuff at high speeds.
So when people run a bike in, is that generally just to let everything bed in a little bit, get some temperature into the bike? What's the biggest reason?
Okay, basically it's just to take all of the hard-facing dags off gears, off any of the machined parts. It lets the oil find all the little nooks and crannies inside the engine cases and really settle in. After that first hour of running, we always like to change the oil, oil and filter, so just to optimise, the reliability of the machine.
You did mention setting the sag. That's something we might go through, even just going through the suspension, maybe double checking the clicker settings and everything to the sort of standard settings in the manual. Is that worth doing?
Oh yeah, sometimes, the clickers may not be set where the book indicates that they're set. So yeah, definitely check those sort of things.
So once you've checked the clicker adjustments as per the manual for the standard settings, you can probably also look at just bleeding the forks, releasing a little bit of the air out of the forks if there's any build-up, and that's something else that can be done before you hit it. Guys, that's a first look at the 2013 YZ250F. Have some fun on it if you get hold of one of these things. There's a few tips before you head out onto the track, and enjoy your riding.